Hello my friends, how are you all doing? Thank you so much for joining me on today's video. I am very excited, you guys. Very excited. We finally have a real Black Friday sale at Charlotte's. Hello, finally. Thank you so much, ma'am, because every Black Friday we keep waiting for the good sales, and she always have this like bundle of things that maybe nobody wanted. You know, she puts them in a bundle and you have to be stuck with one or two products that you don't really want, or you already have doubles off. This time we have an amount to be spent and money off. So she's giving us, I'm going to read on US dollars, but of course we have UK, Canada, and US. All links will be below if you do want to shop the sale. I do appreciate and I do thank you in advance if you go ahead and use my links because it supports me and my channel. So the deal is you spend $250 and you're gonna save $75. If you spend $120, you're gonna save $30. And if you spend $80, you're gonna save $15. And this is a big deal because she never really does sales at all. Never. We always again have to be stuck with her bundles, and this is good. And you know, it's not very hard to spend, you know, say $120 on her site because the products are so pricey. So this is the time, my friends. This is the time to buy the good staples, the good things in her website. I am such a fan of her brand. You are here, you must know that already. I review all her things because I really love her makeup. I love a lot from her, but not everything is really good. So I am here to tell you what you need and then maybe things to maybe skip on. So let's begin with my top recommendations, and if anything I feel like you need to skip on, then I'll tell you at that point. Let's begin with my beautiful magic cream. I'm like, where did I put it? Magic cream. This is such a beautiful cream. I know it's pricey, but trust me, this is the perfect primer for every single occasion. I don't really use this as a night cream because again, I do find that to be quite pricey, and you know, if you're gonna use it as a night cream, you're gonna run out of this very soon. But if you do decide to use it as a primer, then it's not too bad, right? I have it for special occasions, and again, this is just the makeup primer I go to every time I want my base to look flawless. I want something very hydrating underneath, and I want, yeah, my makeup just to be flawless and just last all day long. This is, in my opinion, the perfect primer to ever exist. I recommend it hands down. With, I think, yeah, this is my favorite primer, period. As you can see, I have it on today, and for my base I did go ahead and applied one of her foundations, even though it's not my favorite, I must say. I applied her magic foundation. This is one of the 3 foundations in her line. I tried her beautiful skin. I don't like the beautiful skin, and I did stick with the other 3 options from her line because they're okay in my eyes, but not my faves. The Airbrush Flawless is a matte, very full coverage foundation that I apply when I have, again, something very special, but have to be very careful with the amount that I apply because you don't want to be very cakey. The Light Wonder is something very light coverage. You know, it's okay. It's not like a must-have, and this is also an okay product. It's not like a must-have, but I did wanted to show you how the magic foundation looked on my complexion. You can see that it has a beautiful medium, you know, coverage. It really evens out my complexion. I have the shade 7 medium, and I like it. It's an okay foundation, but it's not on my top 5, you know, top 10 even. But I did wanted to mention it just in case you're wondering, because I do get a ton of questions on her foundations. How do I like them? And what do I think of them? So those are my thoughts. I say stay away from her beautiful skin foundation. Oops, I know a lot of people love it. That's like a very unpopular opinion, but I don't really get along with that foundation. I find that one to be a little bit better, the one that I'm wearing on today's video. Next up, let's talk about her bronzers, and oh my goodness, this is one of my favorite products to ever exist. I believe, yeah, these are my favorite bronzers in my whole collection. If you need a cream bronzer, you need this guy in your life. This is perfection. It just blends like a dream. It gives you such a natural and beautiful appearance. It can be built up if you needed to. It can be very very natural. If you want that too, this is in the shade medium, and it is beautiful. You can see that it really suits my complexion, and it just sun-kissed my whole face. I love it. And then her powder, this has been a holy grail of mine for a long time now, you guys. I have Major Pen in my shade medium. I also have the shade tan, and I love her bronzer. So again, if you're in a need of a good bronzer, Charlotte is where it's at. Next up, I wanted to talk about this Beautifying face palette. I have this shade medium deep, and this is absolutely stunning, you guys. I just love this palette. The formula on these blushes, they're very hard pressed on that pan, but they're beautiful. They're very softening to the complexion. They give you a beautiful finish. They're very like poreless and perfecting. The highlighters in here, they just work. I think I want the light as well, just to have in my collection and for future references. These are limited edition, and I do highly recommend you pick one of them up because they're very stunning. I wish there was a bronzer in here, to be honest. That would 100% complete the palette, but I mean, not everything has to be perfect, right? And I'm happy with 2 blushes and 2 highlighters. I love a good blush, and again, I love her bronzers so much that I don't really you know, feel like I need it in a palette. I'll bring them and then this, and I'm good to go. I have a flawless and beautiful base. Friends, this palette is stunning. Next up, let's talk about her light ones, and as you can see, I have a ton of them because they're that good, you guys. This is one of her most selling products, and it is for a really good reason. I love them. I have the shade medium. I think I want Starlight next. I may pick it up. I have a gold gasm. I have her infamous, you know, fair medium contour shade. I have, of course, pink gasm, and I have peach gasm. These are such beautiful products. I love them all. I feel like they're 100% you know, just a must-have in your collection if you love a beautiful liquid highlighter that just melts onto the skin. You need these guys in your life. Let's do a little bit of pink gasm because why not? Like, they are just so pretty, so easy to apply. Like, you just dab it in, you see, just dab them with your fingers, and that's it. Like, you're good to go, and you have a glow for days. I love her light ones. Highly recommend all of them. I think I want Spotlight. That's one that I'm always eyeing, and I'm like, maybe I may pick it up during this sale. But yeah, these are must-haves, you know, from her line. Next up, let's talk about her Hypnotizing pop shots, and I really like this. I did a review on this, and I did a review on all these products. So if you wanted to see anything at all, just go ahead and, you know, look up my name with the name of the product, and it'll pop up. But I have Emerald Eyes and I have Rose Gold. These are the 2 that I reviewed. I love them. These are beautiful, you guys. They're very look at this. They're like, the green is just absolutely stunning. It's a 1 shadow and done. This year she didn't have her usual 12 pan shadows. Look at Rose Gold. It's so pretty as well. I really like these guys. They're absolutely stunning. Rose Gold, you literally just swipe it across your lid and you're done. You apply mascara and that's it. Emerald Eyes, same thing. They're just so beautiful, so nice, very easy to apply, very festive, very sparkly. So if you find a color that you love, I do recommend them. I know they're a little bit pricey, but they're very cute. The packaging is very luxe, you know, just like her brand. I am not like really running to get more because these are the 2 colors that really spoke to me, the green and the rose gold. So I'm content with these 2. But if the blue is also nice, but if there's anything that really calls your name, I say, you know, pick one and try it out because these are great. Next up, a luxury palette that I recommend. She has so many colors, but I don't love them all, to be honest. This one is a good one. This is in the shade shade, Pillow Talk Dreams. This is one of her latest, you know, palettes. This is what I'm wearing today. As you can see, I applied the two darker shades on my outer V, then I just popped the pink shade across my lid, and then a little bit of the lighter shade in my inner corner, and you just color the day. This just is so pretty. This is just absolutely gorgeous. Like, the shimmers are unbelievable. They're very, very pretty. They're very soft, very buildable, and the two mattes, they just blend very nicely. So this is my favorite quad from her, like her luxe quad. This is just very stunning. Her Pillow Talk and I don't really get along because I feel like it's too light for my complexion, but if you have light skin, maybe you like it. But I feel like her Pillow Talk palette has like the older formula that she's had. Now she's giving us some really nice shimmers and like nice super pops, and I really like that. Like, here we have a super pop like the one that we had in that Fire Rose quad, if you remember back then. Here we have a super pop, not a fire pop, a super pop, which is beautiful. So again, this one is stunning. I highly recommend. Now, if you want a bang for your buck, you need to buy one of these palettes because they're absolutely stunning. I think, yeah, the latest is this one from last year, and this was just stunning, absolutely gorgeous, bejeweled. I love this palette. This year she didn't give us one of these, and I was so sad. So she gave us the little guys, which, I mean, I really wanted the palette, but you know, these are still around. Some of them are, and I do highly recommend them because in here you get some very, very good quality shimmers, and the mattes are beautiful, and you get so many, like, you know, for the price. It's like the best deal on her site. Like, the quads are very, very pricey, so these are more worth when it comes to, you know, your money. If you want to have more shades, I say go for something like this, 100% over a luxe quad and even the pop shot. But anyhow, these are stunning. I know some of the palettes are still around. Find a color story that really suits you, and one that you know that you're gonna wear a ton and you're not gonna regret it. One of my holy grails, her Airbrush setting sprays. This is just like hairspray for your face. This definitely makes everything better. I was not really a big spray believer until I tried this. I remember when she's released this spray, I did like a half setting spray and no setting spray. You must go and see that video. It's very old, but you guys, at the end of the day, you have to see how flawless half side of my face is, and the other side, the bronzer is just like patchy and just like all over the place, and like, you just have to go check that out because it's gonna show you what this does. I think I wore that for like 10 hours. I'm not sure how long, but you guys, this does mirror the kit with the two little guys from Sephora, so I'm not gonna be repurchasing because I already have backups. But this is such a good product, such a staple in my collection. I have used the whole bottle. This is half gone, and again, I have two little guys waiting for me. 100% recommend this spray. Now, I wanted to talk about her brow product. This is her brow sheet, her micro precision brow pencil. I have this shade. I believe this is a natural brown. Yeah, natural brown. This is what I have on my brows right now. I struggle with my brows. I'm not gonna lie. I struggle with them because I don't know. They have a mind of their own. Again, they're just cousins, you know. They just want to do their own thing, and I struggle. This pen really makes it easy. It's very pigmented, but not too much. Just fills in everything that I need without, you know, yeah, making it like so harsh. I love this pen, and also it's refillable, so I love to just buy the little casings. You just twist that thing here, and then you just, you know, put it back in. You don't have to spend the money on the whole thing. I feel like I had this component for over 2 years, and I've just had the replacements in and out, and I continue to buy them, continue to go to like through them, and love it. So this is one of my favorites, again, just staple products in my collection. And then her pens, where is my eyeliners, and then her Pillow Talk eyeliner. I mean, these are such a good, underrated, you know, eye pencils. I get asked which pencils are must-haves, and I always say Charlotte's because they're so good. This one in the shade Pillow Talk is very nice. They are so creamy and pigmented. Did you see that swipe? Like, it pretty much melts onto my, you know, into my swatch. So that's Pillow Talk. This is the classic, I think it's called, yeah, classic brown. And classic brown is always in my waterline. Like, if I'm wearing anything, it's classic brown, always. But today I went a little risque and I applied Pillow Talk, and I love it. I just love this shade. It's very beautiful and berry, and it goes really well with the eyeshadow palette that I showed you, the Luxe Swatch. So love her eye pencil, and just love her lip sheets. This in the shade, of course, Pillow Talk, because it's so iconic. But truly, you guys, this is such a good and easy, you know, lip liner. I want a nude one, so I think I'm gonna be picking up a nude one in her line just to try it out, because this is the only one that I have, but I love it so much. Last but not least, the lipsticks, and these are the ones that I have here. I have them all upstairs in my multiple purses, like my most worn ones, my nudes, my Pillow Talk, my Pillow Talk medium, my super nude, you know, like the staples. They're already upstairs, so I'm not gonna go looking for them. But here goes to show how much I love her lipsticks. I believe I have over 30 in my collection, and I just continue to repurchase new shades because they're so good. My preferred formula is her mattes, but you know, both kissing and mattes are good. You're not gonna go wrong with them. I love these, guys. This is the one that I'm wearing today, and I wanted to talk about because these are her kissing. This is in the shade Everlasting Blossom, and this is the one with the little kisses all throughout. We had a little trouble with the packaging, you know. We had some drama with the packaging at the beginning. Wait, I'm not gonna apply more. I'm gonna show you. It transfers a little, but I tell you, it is so comfortable that this is such a long wearing lipstick. Is so good. Some of them don't transfer at all. Like the orange I have doesn't transfer, and the red transfers a little bit. This is one a little bit more creamy, and I feel like that's why it transfers a bit. But these, oh my god, like they are creamy. They just glide across your lips, and then they set down on your lips, and then they're just locked in there for hours. I love these guys, and I love this like packaging too. They're very easy to carry, very easy to store. The drama about the packaging at the beginning when she first launched these guys, it was not good. They were breaking, they didn't tilt properly, like up and down, they would get stuck. You know, I contacted customer service and they sent me replacements right away as soon as I showed them, because I bought 3 at that time. They sent me 3, you know, easy. Like I showed them a video, and then they were very pleasant and happy to just send replacements at that time. But I'm talking way back when this first release. So now I believe they corrected the packaging, because when they sent me the new ones, I didn't have problems with the new packaging. So I wanted to make sure that I talked about that, because I did mention that in my video where I swatched them, and I wasn't happy with the packaging, but now I love them. I'm obsessed. 100% recommend them. Her lipsticks are beautiful. You must pick 1 or 2 up from, you know, now when they're on sale. Friends, so those were my top picks for Black Friday's Charlotte sale. Now, if I didn't mention the product, it's because it's not a holy grail in my collection. Like something that really pops to mind right now as I say this, is like her Airbrush setting powder. It's not really a holy grail of mine, to be honest. I don't get along with that powder that well, and I don't like the new one. It has packs of shimmer. I sent that back, and her newest concealer, I also did not like it. I reviewed these two last products that I'm talking about right there if you want to check out my video. But yeah, I do not recommend those products. They have shimmer. I don't want shimmer on my dark circles. So yeah, that's that. Other than that, these are my top faves, top best of the best. I've tried it all, friends. So these are good products in my opinion, in my humble opinion. I would love to hear from you. What are your go-tos from her line? What are your top products? Did I miss anything? Anything that I really need to try? I would love to hear, you know, your thoughts. I would love to hear your top faves. Are you shopping the sale? I know there is a ton of Black Friday sales, but are you shopping Black Friday sales, or are you just done with them? Let me know. Thanks so much, you guys, for your love and support. Do not forget to always share, like, and subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. Bye bye.